Is Alan Wake 2 coming? Well, Remedy is teasing a new game. Let's look at the quick trailer here from Remedy.
Hi, I'm Sam Lake. Sam Lake. I'm Sam Lake.
He is Sam Lake.
I'm Sam Lake. I'm Sam Lake. Creative director from Remedy.
New game trailer coming soon, Remedy. So they're teasing a new game, probably for the Game Awards. That's of course the huge show where they show a ton of new games. We saw The Last of Us one time there. We saw Telltale games there. We saw like The Walking Dead and stuff like that. The Zelda was there. I think it's just insane how many reveals we see there. So Remedy will probably join the club of reveals for the Game Awards. It will be on December 1st, so be sure to check it out. Anyway, what can it be? Can it be Alan Wake 2? Let's dig in. So, in Quantum Break, we saw a Alan Wake 2 return trailer, like a tease. Let's take a look. I'm not gonna show everything, but still to get an idea. So it looks a lot like Alan Wake. There were some photos, of course. Hey, some documents. Hey, there's a wood. Yeah, it's a little bit horror-ish. Return. Remedy in 2016, March 2016, is still in talks about Alan Wake 2, so probably not in development. To announce a new game now is like, yeah, kind of hard to understand. Anyway, let's take a look at other Alan Wake 2 rumors. This one is like super, like, okay, a lot of people want it, and now you say we get it, but when? So here it was asked to Sam Lake, will we ever get to play Alan Wake 2? And he said yes. So no matter what happens, they will make an Alan Wake 2. He just said yes. Alan Wake is of course this Windows type of game, this Microsoft game. It launched on Xbox, it launched on PC, and yeah, we never saw it on the PlayStation platforms, but this could be the case for this potential sequel. So if we get Alan Wake 2, it could come to PS4, which I'm very happy about, of course. I played Quantum Break on the Xbox One, not on the PC, but to have it on more platforms, it's just better for the franchise overall, obviously. But then the other news game this year, Remedy goes multiplayer. So they said that they are working on 2 projects, one of which is Crossfire 2 story mode. If you're not familiar with Crossfire, it's like a super popular shooter, an Asian shooter. If you have like a top 10 with what games earn, you have like on number 1 League of Legends, of course, huge MOBA, and then second it's Crossfire. It's like so big in the Western countries. I don't know anyone that plays it, but it's like super big in Asia and makes a ton of money. So they're now making a Crossfire 2 with a story mode, maybe for console as well. They want to have like a bigger audience, so they went to Remedy and said, hey, you guys want to make a story mode? You think, okay, Remedy goes multiplayer, that's not really a story mode, right? So they're also working on another game. The Crossfire will be a single player experience. Let's take a look at what the other game will be. The other game is also AAA. It's in the concept stage, with no solid plans yet for how to publish it. He declined to say if the second game is a new IP or a game created in one of Remedy's existing franchises. Sadly, this doesn't mean that it could be an Alan Wake game, because in the same article it was asked, and what of Alan Wake? And he said, yeah, we are still in talks about it. We're currently not working on an Alan Wake game. We talked with you about Alan Wake almost a year ago, and our stance hasn't changed. If the right opportunity came along, we would like to do more. It's like everyone is sitting here with $60 and they're like, no, we don't want it. No, spend it in our new multiplayer game with microtransactions. I'm super interested to see what it will be, but it will not be an Alan Wake game, sadly. And yeah, hopefully they will have success with an online game. But what it is with an online game, I mean, the reason why they are going online is this. I personally love single player story driven games, but also I love a lot of other games. The problem with single player games is that we take so long to build an experience, and then once we release it, the experience is over quite fast. And I understand that if you create this because they like announced Quantic Dream in 2013, and they worked on it for so long, and then yeah, everyone, I finished it in like 7 hours, 8 hours, something like that. So I understand it, but on the other hand, there are a lot of online games that people already play. So to then move over to this new online game, yeah, it's always hard to compete with those games. Well, if you are a single player game, people can just play it on the side, finish it, and then move to their online game, for example Overwatch or Crossfire. You don't want to compete with that always, but it will be interesting to see. I think they will debut this new IP. This is also interesting. This is a guy that works for Remedy, head of communication. He had a poll on November 15th, 2016. He asked, do you want a game announced closer, 1 year to release, or earlier, on 2+ years? And of course, like I said, Quantic Dream announced in 2013, launched in 2016. That's way too long. You don't want that. People just, they get the game out already, right? You want to build it up, but it has to be a perfect time frame. Fallout, for example, half a year did extremely well for them. Watch Dogs 2 also a little longer than half a year, but still like a short time. Well, yeah, the first Watch Dogs, it was announced, then they kept showing it, and then it finally released. It was delayed even. So yeah, it's a hard thing for the game developers, but he is asking it is, and now they're planning to show something, so this might be a year out, right? Of course, this is like a poll with 102 votes, so it could go both ways, but still, it's interesting to note. This could be, and this is what I'm thinking right now, and I hope that I'm wrong, this could be like an early access title where they will just release in 2017 in an unfinished stage and just keep on developing it. This looks a little bit like the Sleeping Dogs developer. They made Tride Wars after their super successful Sleeping Dogs game, while everyone was like, make Sleeping Dogs 2. Well, probably they could not find the funding, and this is like the same with Remedy right now. Of course, they will make a lot of games, a lot of money with Crossfire 2, but still, a lot of people want Alan Wake 2, and they will not make it. They will make a multiplayer game. It will be interesting to watch. The Game Awards are on December 1st. They will probably show the trailer there. Would be cool if it was at PlayStation Experience. Sony will do a press conference on December 3rd, so be sure to check it out. I will keep you covered, have predictions ready, so be sure to subscribe to the channel for more reactions on the latest news. You're also on the at the good place. You're also here on your Raptor. You're already here. That's awesome. Like the video if you did, and I will speak to you next time. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Goodbye.